Breaking news. If you remember where we left off in Chapter 2, you remember my man Gaara was spitting the meanest game of his life. I mean, honestly, it was the only game of his life, but it was still some mean-ass game. Like, he was really selling this girl, Hakuta, on the fact that he loves to raise cacti. Like, she was mesmerized by this man. Alright, now look. What happened in Chapter 3, at the beginning of Chapter 3, is the equivalent to you out there spitting game. This is for my fellas. You out there spitting game to a girl that you fancy, and her ugly big friend pulls up and starts cock blocking. Alright, now, she's loud, she's obnoxious, she's that friend. She pulls the girl away, says, nah, honey, and then keeps moving, flips her dry-ass weave, and you never see her again. Then the sad animal shelter music starts playing in the background, right? Okay, so look. This is the equivalent to that. So after, well, not even after, while he's spitting game, Gaara becomes the immediate center of an attack on his life. And when I say the center of an assassination plot, he was literally the center. Like, this was no, like, small attempt. I can't even call this an assassination, because assassinations are usually stealthy and covert. This was an all-out attack, because these guys were trying literally everything to get to this man Gaara. They had puppet users to snipers who were firing long-distance kunai at this man, to people who were coming at him with physical taijutsu, okay? If that attack wasn't bad enough, they almost got shawty girl Tamari as she was allowing herself to get captured to draw out the shinobi who were attacking the foremost. Tamari and Kankuro were on protection detail. Whenever Gaara is out doing, anything Kazekage related, Tamari and Kankuro are, the protection detail. They're his brothers and sister. Now, get this. So Tamari's captured. She willingly let herself get captured. To free herself from the bind, she dislocates her shoulder, and that's all it takes to gets the upper hand to finish the assassins and stop the entire brigade from killing Gaara. And then she passes out from dislocating her shoulder. Now, I don't know. I mean, I guess. Sure. Whatever. Moving on, because that's literally all she does in the entire paragraph for this beginning of Chapter 3. So, after reading, we have to focus on the big boys who plotted the whole attack on Gaara. Now, the two people who showed up to assassinate Gaara of the Sand Waterfall, that's how they address him, the two brothers, we learned their name. Their names are Itoro and Mitoro Konjiki. Despite being biological brothers, they have two different Kekkei Genkai. I guess one from the mom and one from the dad. Now, respectfully, the Kekkei Genkais are Lava Release and Steel Release. And they are giving Gaara the works. But to be fair, he is having to fight these two skilled shinobis while protecting Hakuto, because he's still with her. I'm assuming he was like, yo, don't move, I can only protect you if you're near me, type of bullshit. But like, they're working Gaara over right now. They're still inside the building, but at the same time, he's also, maybe it's just me, he's inside of a building, but you're inside of a building in the desert. He has unlimited sand at his disposal, so there really is no excuse as to why he can't win at this point in time, right? You know what I mean? Like, I said the same thing about Crocodile from One Piece. You had a whole entire country of sand at your disposal. There's no reason you should have lost to Luffy at any point in time. But plot, okay? But plot. Now, sorry. Let's get back to business. So, moving on, fast forward. Gaara manages to hold out long enough until, he gets backup to arrive, as Shijima, that's Hakuto's bodyguard, alright? Hakuto came with bodyguards as well. Shijima arrives to assist Gaara long enough to where Gaara kills the two brothers that we see, and then Hakuto runs over to Gaara and begins to heal him. So, we learn a little bit more about Hakuto in this chapter. She is a medical ninja to some degree. How efficient she is or how skilled she is, I don't know how good she is. We're just told that she begins to heal Gaara and his injuries. It doesn't tell us how severe Gaara's injuries are. That's just what she does. So she's a medical ninja. So Gaara thinks the battle is over as she goes home with her security details, because she is like, I didn't sign up for this, all this bullshit, and she just dips. Only for us to find out that this bitch gets kidnapped while on the way home. And now Gaara has to go out and find her ass. Like, damn. Who kidnapped her? Well, we find out that the two brothers that Gaara did kill weren't the final boss at the end, and shit has hit the fan again because it is seeming like Gaara wasn't the target, but maybe it may have been Hokuto from the very beginning. I don't know for whatever reason, but let's find out next chapter, because that's the end of chapter 3. That's all we know. Sum it all up. Gaara gets attacked. Gaara kills attackers. Hokuto, his fiance, gets kidnapped. Gaara goes after Hokuto. That is what we're going with into chapter 4, ladies and gentlemen. But that is all I have for you today. If you made it to the end, thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Like, comment, share, all that fancy stuff. And like always, keep it safe and wrap it tight. I'm out.